Our nonstop commercial-free coverage continues. KCTV5 is holding politicians accountable tonight. Parents of sick kids asked our investigative team to help them find answers.
And they want to know, how do lawmakers pass a law, congratulate themselves, and then nothing happens? Investigative reporter Angie Racono looks at broken promises and the families who ultimately pay the price.
This is Turner and Beckett, and both of these kids need this special formula to survive. It's expensive. Politicians promised to help these families. That was 16 months ago.
At the very least, it's very frustrating.
Chris McDaniel plays with his sons, wondering what went wrong.
What's going on? You know, you sign this bill into law, now nothing's happening.
No, that's not too bad, Dad.
Here's Turner and Bennett. People mistake them for twins because they are the same size. They even wear each other's shoes. But Bennett is 2, Turner is 4.
On growth chart-wise, he's not even on it.
One more.
There you go.
Turner struggles to grow. He has short gut syndrome. He can't absorb the nutrition from many foods. Turner spent the first 7 months of his life in the hospital. He's had 5 surgeries.
He's a fighter, and he's been through so much.
So have these parents, doing all they can to help Turner grow. Neocate formula is the only thing that provides the complete nutrition he needs, but it's expensive.
If it was up to the doctors, he'd probably have 3 or 4 times as much formula going in him right now than he does. But we just can't afford it.
This family is stuck in the middle. Both parents work, so they don't qualify for low-income programs. But the cost adds up. Each can is about $40. They've spent as much as $600 a month for formula.
We're going to do what we have to do the best for him.
Insurance covered Neocate when Turner was an infant and fed with a feeding tube like this one. But when he could swallow the formula, insurance coverage ended. The McDaniels and their doctors fought the insurance company and lost. And then came hope. Missouri Senate Bill 354.
Oh, we were extremely hopeful. After we heard that, we thought, there's half our mortgage a month.
Bill 354 requires the state to pay for Neocate and other elemental formulas for children with rare medical conditions. Turner's family had hope.
This saved our child's life.
So did this one. Meet 3-year-old Beckett. He has a rare condition where his esophagus rejects most foods. He struggles with deadly food allergies, so there are pricey EpiPens and expensive formula.
When we first got moved to it, my husband worked 3 jobs so that we could afford formula alone.
Becca was consuming $800 in Neocate every month. His mom headed to the state capitol. She testified about mounting medical bills and that paying for Neocate was financially breaking her family. She cried when the bill passed.
We were ecstatic. I was literally bawling.
That was July 2015.
I felt like Nixon and them passed it through legislation and patted themselves on the back, and it was like a big ribbon for them, and they used it to their advantage. And then once it was gone and the limelight was gone, so too was the cause, and we have yet to see anything further, and that's frustrating.
16 months have rolled by since Bill 354 passed. Turner still needs Neocate.
You want to scoop with me?
So does Beckett. But there's no money and no program because nobody bothered to fund it.
Each time that we've called, we get blanket answers, we get different answers, we don't ever get a straight answer.
The parents worry this is no longer a legislative priority.
And it's just month after month, nothing's changed.
We've gotten the bill passed. Now we're just stuck.
Here's the mess we've uncovered so far. The governor's office points to Senator Sater, saying he sponsored the bill and points out there's no funding mechanism. But remember, the governor signed it. Senator Sater, he blames the Department of Health, and he uses words like dragging feet. He declined an on-camera interview, even though he's in Kansas City. And guess what? The Department of Health sends it right back to the Capitol, saying someone needs to pay for this program. It costs about $2 million a year. So basically, the state said, I'll pick up the tab. Oops, I forgot my wallet, and stuck these families with the bill. Angie Racono, KCTV5 News.